Yeah, we're gonna get this work. Alright, so cool. So let's go back to the recall. And the reason that I was recalled and I had to be I was basically released earlier this year. Do you know what I'm saying? I spent I think 18 months. Yeah, so there was an incident. What happened was I was living in somewhere else in Tottenham at the time. I was under just bare stress, man. I was just bare stressed. I just wanted to fuck someone up. My life went really down too good, innit? Like, you know what? These stories are really, really. I think they're gonna sell like hotcakes because who's telling you stories like this? Everyone's trying to tell you stories of triumph, yeah, and faking it. But yeah, I weren't doing good, man, at this time. It was like my low. It was like really low, man. Hackney Downs. You might as well call me Hackney Downs at that time. Feel me? Um, I just recently come from another recall. Just been evicted illegally from a property. Just actually got a positive was I just actually got qualified as a gas engineer. So I was still like, you know what I mean? As I always am, striving, going forward. But all the circumstances around me, apart from the positivity that I was creating for myself, weren't really helpful. Boom. I'm okay though. I'm working. I'm on my way to basically get some money from my account because I was having a bit of issue, man. Maybe it was up here as well. It was up here, but it was also outside. I was having issues with um my bank accounts and cards and things like that. And well, one card in particular, I think I was having a problem at work where I'd actually spoken to. Yeah, this is an important point. And um, the probation before my last recall was a gentleman, a black gentleman, that was extremely aggressive. But before him, it's like they just switched them in. So it's like, right, you can't remember because they just give you so many. Do you get what I mean? But this gentleman, he was extremely aggressive. Anyway, I'm at work and an incident's happened at work. Let me tell you the incident. I'm lugging up some heavy cement up a few flights of stairs. I've got the cement, a good pile of it, up to the top floor. I went down for the last few bits of cement. I've come back upstairs and the cement is all dashed from the crane all the way back down into a skip. I'm a labourer. First and foremost, I'm just doing my job. If I was actual tradesman on site and I was doing something with the cement, maybe I'd been a bit more mad. But I'm just thinking, I can see, and also beside me, right next to me, as I'm looking at this, where's it gone? There's some, I think, a Polish Donny and his brethren and that, and they're just like laughing, like, hey, like, but you don't know me, bruv. Like, what the fuck, fam? What the fuck just happened? Oh, started getting shook. Da 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 da. They said, the fucking manager, site manager, is ordered that down. So went downstairs. I'm mad now, innit, bruv? Like normal, innit? Yeah, I'm mad. Yeah, I mean, like I'm a dickhead, innit? Like, but really, you haven't expected this. You've done this to other niggas, and they ain't reacted like this. Here we go. I went downstairs to the site manager. What the hell just happened? Like, what are you lot doing? Anyway, cut a long story short, I probably fobbed them off and realised that these lot are racist and that they're fucking just emotionally being controlled. Yeah, so like I probably maybe said a few words and just kept on with my job. I'd completed that task anyway, so I weren't really asked anyway. Do you know what I mean? Boom. But do you know what happened was at this side, that was the incident that did actually piss me off. It pissed me off because we were just cancelled. I was just cancelled like a week later, in it, which is normal. That pissed me off. So I've explained it to this gentleman at probation. He's replied in such a negative way, but I'm trying to explain to him I'm down in the dumps. This is what I'm trying to explain. I'm down already, not having a good time. People are pressing me. I'm getting pissed off. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to give you the red flags right now. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, in hindsight, I'm trying to give you the red flags. But you've replied, what did you do wrong? Rare. We got into it anyway. I realized he was a clown. I wrote a page, like maybe a 4 page um, explanation, complaint of how I'm feeling about this gentleman. I said that he doesn't understand that I've just tried to express bro. Like a lot of people see and think like you don't trust yourself in it. So fuck all of that anyway. So basically I've said to the man, I'm not happy and we've left on really, really bad terms. And it was really aggressive the way that this guy, the things that he did, um, you know, and I also expressed in the letter the fact that I'd just done a 10-month course in gas engineering. What had happened is I just experienced a lot of racism. It was in Wolverham Abbey, N Power Solutions, Training Solutions. What happened at this time was I basically had 100% attendance. I was the first person in out of my group. I was just on fire. I was on fire, man. Really proud of myself about it. I was the first person to pass. They put me through the group first with 3 others that didn't make it. We're talking about the test at the end of the course, which is on core gas. You've got, and what they've done is separate the most important part of the course to go and do it. But you train for it, but they just don't qualify you for it when you do the test. You have to do the topper, but you train for it throughout your whole thing. So you're already basically qualified. But I'm doing the first bit, which is the core, and then I've got to do the boilers and fires after. I've basically aced my core, yeah, and done it very well. A lot of people, they were expected. This is the thing though, what, because I had an overstanding of what's going on. I mean, talking about the racism within the college, where there was younger students, and as soon as their student finance had been classified, the administration, who were white ladies, started to get onto the younger boys about being a few minutes late every now and again, and just started getting onto them about things that they had no right to, because it was a course that these gentlemen are already paying for. And it was just, actually, it weren't like they was being slack, but they had certain issues, like they had children who had to drop to school in Mara, so, and they was just getting onto them, which was obviously taken away from the concentration that they have to do to learn to actually make it, which is probably a part of the reason why they had difficulty at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? Another part of it was confidence, self-confidence. But boom, I've aced my thing in it. Boom, Clive, give me my certificate. All right, cool. But boom, man's supposed to wait 2 weeks and then do the boilers and fires, which I've basically just done. But you're gonna make me do it again, and then get my boilers and fires. Good. 6 months later, maybe 6 to 8 months later, yeah, I'm allowed to get the booking. I mean, I get my test date. My test date is 6 months, 6 to 8 months after. Um, my initial test. So I'm gonna be rusty. Obviously, I'm gonna be rusty. I'm not really gonna be try to revise. But I've done well, man. It weren't anything hard. Like I said, I already passed it already. It was just sealed boilers and just minor basic fault finding and things like that, where you use a machine which is really simple. There's a few little digits and rah. So I basically came in. There's a gentleman named Keith that throughout the whole course was just, I could just feel his energy. Like, he used to look like a different way. I was so happy that he wasn't in any of our classes, and I stressed this many times while I was in the course. And he was my test man. There was 2 other white gentlemen taking the test today. For some reason, they ended up in a different room to me while I was doing the test, because we was moving around different apparatus and obviously doing our thing. They finished a bit about 20 minutes earlier than me for some reason, but I was still on time. Now I was told there's 10 minutes left. I just finished off. The gentleman, listen to me. I need to express this to you guys, what this gentleman done. He basically He looked at the paper. Now, what you're supposed to do, they're supposed to go through the questions, anything that's wrong, they just tell you it's wrong, da 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 da. You have three chances to get it right. Yeah. And it's a high stressful situation because I was really eager and really wanted to get it. In hindsight, I should have been much more calm and I should have just said to him, "Yeah, mate, this is that," and or at the end, sorry, let me cut into what I'm talking about, which was he just put an X on my work and said no. He didn't look at it properly. I looked at a few pages, said, "Don't think that you have got this at all." Fail, which is the wrong thing. Like I expressed, it should have been three warnings or start again or come back because the time's running out or something of that sort. Straight racism. He's probably saying it in such a manner that's really, well, it was quite aggressive as well. There's a lot of dirt behind your voice when you're talking to me. I can understand that it's just racism. I've got up and I've reacted. What the hell? Like, I've tried to explain to him first, like, well, I've finished. Can you check it again? No, I don't think. No, da 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 da. In hindsight, if I was calm, I would have just took my paper to someone else, say, "Could you please mark that and tell me what do you think?" I was just so mad because I knew the setup. I could see the setup, I could feel it, and I was just a bit immature. You know what I mean? And didn't deal with the situation, and I don't think I should have had to deal with that situation. Anyway, so that burnt me, man. Burnt me. Explain this to the probation, and his response was just like negative, like there's something you must have done, and well, da 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 da. And he was just a really. I'd love to catch this man. I'ma fuck you up when I find you, bruv. I'ma fuck you up when I find you, bruv. No bullshit, bruv. I'ma fuck you up man to man in it. Let's do this man to man thing, yeah. No fucking authority. Me and you, bruv. I will fucking murder you with my fists, bruv. With my hands, bruv. Yeah? Cunt. Such a disgusting person, man. Like, when you think about it in hindsight, you know? This is what I'm saying about the abuse of power, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's go into the story. If I get upset, yeah? Because it is the past. But, cool. You're a clan. I'm so raged now. I'm rage. I'm in my own head. I'm in this environment, like my house where I was staying at. It was very negative. It was around a lot of fucking dickhead people living around me. It was not in a good space. Went to go to the fucking bank just to make a little withdrawal, get my little weed and them thing, my little two thing for the day. Popped out my little thing, jumped into the bank. Right. Want to make a withdrawal, have all the necessary ID. It's just because I don't have my card, the card's been sent. I've just been in here probably a few days ago dealing with that. Managers know me. But this lady was a new face. Cool, it doesn't matter. I was just a little bit offish with her because I just expressed that if whatever I've just expressed to you is not enough, I've got like all my details, like if you need them, do you get what I mean? Apart from the card. She's responded, "What? No, I'm not having it. Get out of here. Get this guy out of here now." I'll repeat, no, I'm not having it. Sorry, I'm not serving you. Get out of here now. Security, get him out of here now. That's what they said to me, bruv. Yeah? And of course I was fucking mad, bruv. Of course I was fucking rage, bruv. I boned out, bruv. I didn't know what to do with myself. There was a manager right there. The manager knows me from previously. He was in the booth. He was standing behind the chair and he said to me he cannot help me because he's not at a cashier's desk at the moment. So just think of everything that I've just told you and my state of mind. In hindsight, I understand it now. I overstand it now. And you know what? Cool. It's cool. Yeah? It's cool. Yeah? But look. Examples of this system that not everyone will get to see. Do you get what I'm saying? Not everyone will get to understand.